So here he is with much fanfare, the #1 lightweight contender, challenging for UFC gold here tonight. Hay is in the barn. He feels like he has put in all the requisite work to realize the dream.
He's been working so hard. When you watch the videos, you can see a guy that will not accept anything less than being super prepared for the biggest opportunity of his career. He has worked diligently. He has trained hard. He has brought in training partners. He's done everything. Now it's all about going out there and executing. He said he feels he's ready to do that and become the UFC champion.
But it must be stated, in this division with all of the contenders, oftentimes you only get one crack. Let's see what he can do. Has stepped into the octagon. This time he wants to leave with that championship belt. This place is absolutely deafening as the undisputed UFC lightweight champion makes the walk for his latest title defense. This is a huge fight, as big a fight as we can put together at 155 pounds, but the champion thinks it's going to be one-sided.
Yeah, skill for skill, he's one of the best fighters in the world. That's why when you look at the pound-for-pound rankings, you always see his name right amongst the top of the guys on the list. He has every skill in mixed martial arts, but I believe it's his mind that separates him from the rest. He has a skilled trap of a mind and believes, without a shadow of a doubt, that he's the best fighter in the world.
Yeah, he was carrying himself this week like a guy who knew something we didn't. We'll see just how one-sided this fight could be in a matter of moments. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. The veteran voice is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Islam Makhachev. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, Ilya Ilmagatov.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, another big spot tonight for the budding UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. A lot of people believe, with respect to his brother Khabib Nurmagomedov, that this version, this fighter, could actually be better. As for the matchup here tonight, Makhachev figures to have a big advantage on the ground, might have the advantage on the feet as well. The betting line is certainly reflective of that reality. But we'll see if Makhachev can get a win tonight and potentially position himself for a shot at that elusive UFC lightweight title.
Nice kick, yep.
All right, good sign for Moriarty as the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner with relative ease takes the wrestler down on his first attempt.
He did a great job of timing his attack, beating the wrestler before he could get caught up, made him play catch-up, and now you got him exactly where you want him to be.
Oh, nice job to block the kick.
That knee hurt him.
Collar tie here in the clinch. Oh, looking to land the leg kick, but unable to find the target. Going now to the body with that hook. Well done there by Topuria.
Nice leg kick. I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Topuria gets the double leg takedown.
Oh, right into mount.
Claudia's going for the sub here.
Oh, it's getting tight. He's gonna choke him. There it is.
Working out Ezekiel choking, he somehow gets out.
He just had to stay patient. It's so unfamiliar. If you panic, you're gonna get submitted. He didn't panic. Using a lot of good movement.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arm triangle. Oh, he's getting it deep.
Back and forth we go. This might be it, though.
This cannot happen.
And there it is! Holy smokes! What a fight. What a moment for this fighter here tonight. Called his shot, gets the win by way of submission. That after party's going to be on fire.
He got to his position. He found the submission. He squeezed and got it done. It was amazing to watch, and it was amazing to be a part of the broadcast for such an amazing performance.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishes fights.
All right, we now go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 42 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Ilya Immortal.
Well, for my money, this is the deepest, toughest UFC division, and the road to lightweight glory still goes through that man's backyard. Congratulations to the champion once again.
And he's got a massive fence around that backyard, not letting anybody in. He's not trying to share this title reign. He wants to be the UFC champion.
Championship opportunity in the UFC strawweight division. You have really done something. Any of these women in the top 10 on any given Saturday night might be able to beat the champion. Your opportunity beckons here tonight.
Yeah, she's a great fighter, and she has prepared herself to go and become the champion. Easier said than done. We all know that. But when you talk to this woman, she believes it's only a matter of time before she has that belt wrapped around her waist. But I don't know if she even understands how much life changes when that happens.
She did say to us in the fighter meeting, though, I'm not blind to the fact that if I don't win tonight, I may never get another crack at the strawweight title. We'll see if she can maximize the moment. Well, she will always hold the distinction as the UFC's first Chinese champion. She is the strawweight queen, Zhang Weili, and she has got every skill that you would want in an elite mixed martial artist. We haven't seen a whole lot of her groundwork, but you can be sure she is putting in all the effort to have that be just as good as her striking, which is truly off the charts. You can ask a lot of J-Check about that. But as the title defenses mount up and as the challenges continue to get stiffer, we will see how Zhang Weili handles herself. Pressure has not been a factor at this point in time. We'll see how it goes for her in defense time. Zhang Weili ready to make her statement here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this strawweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, he is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Amanda Lamosh. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, John Madam Weili.
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway.
Let's do it.
All right, so here's the 5-tool player, Zhang Weili. Going to be interesting to see how she approaches the early portions of this round. I can tell you she spoke to us this week about investing in the body. You know she does not discriminate. She's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot. Jeez, you can hear that. Oh, nice body shot.
All right, well, she's landed those hooks at a high clip here tonight. Actually, some fans are starting to call her Mrs. Lineker. I think it's a pretty good nickname.
Oh, it's a great nickname because they fight in the same style. She's very heavy-footed because she wants to get everything into that left hook, right hook, body hook, head hook. No matter where, she is just throwing those big digging punches all over her opponent's body.
Oh, and there's another nice kick. Solid kicks across the board from her tonight.
That is a big shot to the head. I cannot believe she's still standing.
Oh! Big right hand lands. Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Lemos's forehead.
She lands a nasty flying knee.
Big head kick.
Oh, beautiful level change. She's getting up, yep.
Well, it looked like we were going to get a finish. She had her rocked pretty good, but she wasn't able to close the show.
She wasn't able to find the finish. She hurt her very badly. She is such a diverse striker that fixed strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish this fight.
Well, when all is said and done, Zhang Weili is going to go down as one of the best women's fighters of all time. And man, has she put on a show for these fight fans here tonight.
I mean, she's a two-time strawweight champion of the world. And she's in a ton of trouble here.
Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these... And that'll do it! Sean Weili with a huge knockout tonight.
What a performance.
All right, the official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 46 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, John Weili.
All right, so congratulations to the still UFC strawweight champion of the world, and I am glad my daughters don't fight at 115 pounds.
I mean, she is a savage. She understands what life is like as a UFC champion. Well, she does not want to experience the other side of living anymore. A great champion, a great fighter who's going to be very difficult.
The Sugar Show live and in color. Sean O'Malley back on the proven ground here tonight. And what else can you say about what he did against Abu Dhabi? Close fight against Petr Yan, but that really served to put him on this championship trajectory.
Boy, you got to stand out and take note when you fight someone like that. So close. Even if he had lost, you had to give him his respect. But ultimately, he got the decision. This guy is a great striker. The one area where we have not seen him tested is in the grappling. Tonight he will have to rely on that if he wants to get another victory in what has been a fast-paced ascent up the bantamweight rankings.
And he is a willing grappler. We've seen him compete in Quintet Ultra. Augusto Tanquinho Mendez, UFC veteran there firmly in his corner. But you're right, we haven't necessarily seen Sean O'Malley tested in that realm as yet. So here's the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC bantamweight champion Aljamain Sterling. It has been an impressive winning streak that dates all the way back to 2018. Certainly you can talk about the wrestling chops, but the overwhelming physicality of Aljo at 35 proven really problematic for the rest of his division.
You know what's crazy, John, is that his opponents now are saying stuff like he's a weight puller because he's so big at 135, but he makes the weight. If you can make the weight, you can fight there. And he uses all that physical ability to his advantage. He's so long. He's so strong. And honestly, Aljamain Sterling is very durable.
Yeah.
He can take some damage. His mind is what allowed for him to become the champion, because that Piorian fight, to go back in there after that result and do what he did, hats off to Aljo. He's a beast.
And this stylistically is a fascinating matchup, but usually when Aljamain Sterling gets your back, round's over. We'll see if the human backpack will be on full display here tonight. Our tail of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! High round for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC Bantamweight Champion, Sugar Sean O'Malley. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC Bantamweight Champion, Aljamain Punkmaster Sterling.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. All right, so here we go with this highly anticipated stand-up only event. You got to play by the rules here. There aren't a ton of them, but there is no grappling of any type, either on the feet or on the ground. Fighters cannot do follow-up strikes on the floor as well, so that bears watching here as round one gets underway. Sterling gets absolutely melted by that head kick.
He's real tricky when he throws these head kicks over and over again.
Oh, so another head kick lands now, at least partially. So several of those have found the target in this round, and now you can see the damage really starting to take effect on him. Oh, what a head kick there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kicks. Now he has to find one more strike in the back.
Oh, he gets back up, but barely. Look how wobbly he is. Sterling's bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun. Oh! That'll do it! Sean O'Malley, as many style points as you could produce. Whoa!
Jeez Louise!
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 45 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the World, Sugar Sean.
Well, remember the name Sugar Sean O'Malley, who gets his hand raised inside the octagon yet again here tonight. He had some doubters coming into this matchup, but again, Sugar Sean O'Malley finds a way to mute the naysayers. He has set himself up for a massive fight coming up next. Our tail of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Luke Rockhold. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Paulo the Eraser Costa.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, when you've got as many skills in your arsenal as a guy like Luke Rockhold, it's always interesting to see how a fighter approaches these matchups, because he can strike with the best of them, plus jiu-jitsu skills as well, can wrestle if need be. Here is Luke Rockhold. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Big right hand. Oh, huge left. Man, this is wild. If you like offense, these fighters are going at it.
All gas, no brakes, baby. Let's go. Oh, nice right hand.
Rockhold's strike attempt there is blocked.
I mean, right away, no feeling out process. These boys just run start fighting.
His forehead is bleeding now. Cut is open. Investing in the body with the kick there. Gets tagged by that stiff jab. Defense not there for him. Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, he gets back up, but barely. Look how wobbly he is.
This is a great fight.
Landed that one.
It's so clear that the guy that's going forward is the guy that's successful.
Push kick there to the body. Just over 2 minutes to go in round 1. And just misses with that big right hand. Looks like Rockhold swelling out around the jaw area, so we'll keep an eye on that as this fight continues. Really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there. That's a big hook. Well, it didn't take him long to get a good read on his opponent. Thunderous leg kick rounds his opponent with a little bit, trying to stay upright. But man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
Johnny's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
Still compromised. We'll see if he can recover here. He's in a world of trouble.
He was hurt.
Oh, big left hand.
Right here, you got to empty the gas tank, John. You got to just go forward and let everything fly.
So the blood really starting to flow every time that area gets...
He's got to try to finish here.
Back to the feet.
Oh. Got hurt again.
Outstanding back and forth first round. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, let's get you a replay from that previous round. It was the big knockdown courtesy of that kick that nearly closed the show for good.
It almost closed the show, but nothing more discouraging than when you get somebody hurt that bad and you don't shut the door. He has to go back to work now knowing that he's got about as tough a guy as he's ever had in front of him in the octagon tonight.
Oh, beautiful jab. Huge hands there. Somehow his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Big shots landed by him now. Rockhold gets back up here. Oh, well, he rocked him pretty good, but...
Hurt him bad.
Well, that calf is a new shade of purple.
Oh! My goodness!
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. All right, we now go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 1 minute, 25 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Luke Rockhold.
Well, when Luke Rockhold is on, he looks the part of the best middleweight on the roster, and that was certainly what we saw here tonight. A big win for AKA's Luke Rockhold, and you got to wonder as they spin this thing forward now if maybe the strength of this performance will result in an immediate title shot for the former UFC middleweight champion. Big, big desired result for Luke Rockhold here tonight. Well, anyone who watched Tom Aspinall work in training and during his amateur and early pro career felt like they were looking at a future UFC heavyweight champion. Tom Aspinall has every skill you would want from a big man. Moves exceedingly well. His speed is going to be a real problem in theory for the opposition tonight. And most of these heavyweights just are not as fleet of foot. That says nothing of his grappling game. This is the longtime grappling coach for Team Calvin. He has every skill in his mixed martial arts arsenal. And scary proposition for the rest of the heavyweight division. Can't get worse. So here's the Russian bomber and recent interim UFC heavyweight title challenger, Sergey Pavlovich. This man walks into a fighter meeting and is as about intimidating as any athlete that we sit down with. Tremendous power in the hands, tremendous speed with those hands as well. He works off an incredible jab, moves exceedingly well for a man his size. A lot of people, though, are going to try to challenge his ground game. Trained at AKA back in the day, of course, with UFC. Many people believe, though, when you're fighting Pavlovich, the path of least resistance is to get this absolute giant to the ground. All right, all the hype gives way to the action here. Both fighters have now touched down on the canvas, and we are ready to go from the Mecca, Madison Square Garden, here in New York, New York. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Tom Aspinall. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner,
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, so here we go with this stand-up only encounter. We'll see if these guys can play by the rules. Not many rules, but you can't grapple at all. No wrestling of any kind. You also are not permitted to do follow-up strikes on the floor. We are underway. Good volume with the kicks, not just one there. Goes upstairs with the kick. You gotta be kidding me. Edge of your seat action as expected thus far.
Oh, man, John, they're trading early. Oh, that was beautiful.
Oh, man, don't be afraid to raise the guard as another head kick lands. One more here, DC, and we could be having a referee coming in waving us off.
Waving it off. It could be over in an instant if you do not block head kicks. What a phenomenal job by the offensive fighter setting it up and then throwing that head kick over the top. Nice job setting it up. Good job landing. Great offense.
Lands a good series of kicks there, DC. It really didn't take him long to get a good beat on his opponent.
He figured the timing, and now he's been driving kick after kick into his opponents.
Aspinall's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Lands to the body there.
They're so evenly matched. They're going tit-for-tat.
He's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab.
Fighter lands a nasty kick.
Shows him the left and then follows it up with a right. Nice right there. Oh, what a connection right up the gut. I'm not sure his opponent knows where it is.
Oh, he does.
That was it!
Oh, my goodness.
All right, we now go inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 6 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world,
All right, so we got a new UFC heavyweight champion, and potentially a star is born tonight, DC.
He is the type of guy that makes people want to tune in. He is the type of guy that you know excitement will happen when you watch him. And tonight he becomes a star and a massive draw for the UFC.
Our tale of the tape for this featherweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion, Aljamain Punkmaster Sterling. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Brian
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
He's a real high-level grappler, too. So when he gets you down, you generally don't get up, and there's a big, big threat of submissions from Aljamain Sterling. Oh, my goodness, what a kick!
Lands a strike there. Useful strike there. The hook is clean. All right, early round action here. All eyes are on T-City Brian Ortega. We know how dangerous he is on the floor, but how about the striking team?
I mean, he's gotten so much better. It was during the time away where Brian Ortega developed a great jab from the southpaw position, using his power hand out in front and just really thumping you with that front hand. Brian Ortega is a great grappler, but he now has the stand-up skills to match, and that's going to make him even more successful as he goes forward.
Oh, man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but he is blocking all these shots coming his way.
Get that out of here. He sees it coming. You're going to have to take him for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Massive knee lands from Taiko. Oh, nice elbow.
Heavy kick downstairs. Double leg here.
Another takedown lands.
Back to the stand-up now. Both fighters upright. Sterling gets stunned there by that stiff jab.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
All right, so we'll see what sort of defensive response ensues here. He's taken a lot of shots upstairs, and the swelling is there to prove it.
Got to keep those hands up. You might want to employ a high guard to try to ensure that the guy's not landing on those spots, because the swelling's starting now. It's light. And if he takes many more of these types of shots, it's going to get real bad.
Ortega's head kick attempt, that one is blocked. Connected with a solid strike there. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very bad.
Let it end to round one. All right, so there's the horn. It's amazing to think we got here, given how many times he rocked his opponent there in the previous round. Almost looked like a glorified sparring session, given how dominant he was.
Yeah, it just looked like one guy that was much better than the other guy. He was hurting him every time he landed, and it's a testament to his ability and his accuracy in the stand-up.
Well, round one, a tough act to follow.
Ready,
now we
fight.
get to our second round.
Ready.
Brian Ortega versus Aljamain Sterling.
Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt.
Oh, well, why get away from it? Another huge kick lands. Well, hard to imagine we would get this late in the fight and have the BJJ practitioner not attempt a single takedown. What gives?
I have no idea. He's not even tried to get this fight to the ground. I don't know what's happening, or maybe something happened earlier in the fight that's deterred him from fighting the fight that we have come to expect from this guy. I mean, I cannot believe what we are watching.
How's his opponent still
I
standing?
mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon. Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
All right, north-south position. Now we'll see who transitions first. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
Kickboxing 101. Well, some fighters, when they get cracked in the mouth, they respond well. He got stunned earlier in the round and hasn't really recovered or gotten back into things.
People react differently, right? Some people just get back on. He's having a hard time building his way back into this fight.
Oh, another strike. Trying to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
And back to his feet. Big knee.
Oh, big elbow.
Ortega's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. Nice body kick there. Oh, Superman punch. Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He has certainly found his range on the feet.
I mean, when you don't check, oh, nice double leg, yes.
Making all these shots count. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Under 30 seconds. Mixing it up well tonight. There's a shot to the leg. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Good round.
All right, that's the end of the round. You see the fighter's got a cut on his lip, not necessarily a Robbie Lawler lip opening, if you know what I'm talking about, but certainly something that could be a source of adversity here moving forward. Cut man in there quickly to try to shore it up. All right, let us show you the highlights now from that previous round, of which there were a lot, including the strike that we believe was the one that opened up his lip.
He opened up a cut on the lip. It's bleeding pretty good. It's not in a horrible spot, though. It will hurt whenever he gets punched on the lip again, but it's not under the eye. It's not on the brow. He can get through this. He's just got to be a little more careful.
And he told us in the fighter meeting he likes the taste of his own blood, so that helps things a little bit.
Get a taste. Oh, he's stunned bad. He's got to grab him. He's got to recover.
That is it! The Funk Master delivers.
Holy smokes.
Well, make no mistake about it, he is getting 2 paychecks tonight as he gets the big TKO victory. Wow.
That's unbelievable. It was crazy to watch his finishing instincts on display as he got that massive victory. It was amazing, John. It was amazing.
Back inside the octagon once again, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 12 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO, Aljamain Punkmaster Sterling.
All right, so Aljamain Sterling getting it done by TKO. I believe his first knockout in the UFC since he got Hugo Viana all the way back in 2014. Power, speed on full display on the feet tonight.
Well, he's got it all. Aljamain Sterling has it all. And while you worry about the grappling, Aljo has everything. And you saw it tonight. He was able to hurt his opponent, find the opportunity, and got the finish.